Hello, family people of the internet. I am Hyper Super Sora, and welcome back to Remembering Avatar, where I talk about the Avatar episodes completely from my memory, and then I watch the episode and see what I got wrong. Today, we're talking about the Waterbending Master. Yep, they finally got there. They're kind of pissed off about it at the beginning, because, nothing but ocean. They can't rest. They've been up there for like 2 days. But yeah, they eventually, finally, for all this time, get to the Northern Water Tribe, which is basically where the Southern Water Tribe was basically just a bunch of tents and huts, maybe. This is a palace where Sokka and Princess Yue, I think her name is, hit it off pretty well. And then she decides to be a flighty bitch. You see, she has an engaged marriage, which makes it so feelings for Sokka can't be really shown, although since she's a flighty bitch, she does let Sokka woo her a bit. But that's not the main meat of the episode. Yeah, the drama with Yue I think will be talked more about in the finale, the next 2 parts. Might actually pose a challenge. Also, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is the episode where Zuko has to dearly die. Yes, Zhao takes the crew, looks at the swords on Zuko's walls, goes, "This motherfucker's the Blue Spirit." And sends the pirates, off from the waterbending scroll, to kill Zuko and blow him up. And, while it did fucking hurt, it didn't take him down. Thus he sneaks aboard one of Zhao's ships so he can get closer to the Avatar. To reclaim his honor. Iroh was just having a walk during all that. But yeah, main meat of episode, Master Pakku is a dick. More than one aspects. Katara and Aang want to train, and Pakku's just like, "I'm the best waterbending master here, but I refuse to train Katara on the fact that she's a woman." Lovely. And then Aang and Sokka are being real pissy about it. Katara and Aang are being real pissy about it, and Sokka's just like, "Why don't you just teach her, Aang?" And they're just like, "That's so simple. Why didn't we think of it?" Tries. Pakku shows up in like 5 seconds. "My talent is being misused in a woman's hands." Disrespected my culture, my ass. Katara and Master Pakku fight, and Katara loses. Badly. Also, we figure out that Katara's necklace is an engagement necklace. We see Yue have one. Katara learns to heal before she fights Master Pakku, and before all that, she takes some healing lessons. That might actually come in handy. But yeah, fights Master Pakku, loses badly. Although he is a little bit impressed with her at some points of the fight. But she still loses. And we also figure out that Gran, from episode 1, was from the Northern Water Tribe. And she was meant to be engaged to Pakku of all people. I got something to say way later on, but that's going to be hilarious. Yeah, it was an arranged marriage, and Gran was like, "Fuck that, I'm moving all the way across the world to get away from this dumbass." Yeah, hearing that makes him change his mind that, maybe the traditions need to fade away. Hey, and maybe I should stop being such a sexist dick. And at the end of the episode, he agrees to teach Aang and Katara. Most importantly, Katara, since Aang is basically a master. Well, not really, but it doesn't really give a shit about waterbending. Natural talent and all that. This episode has not aged well. by the fact that the times have gotten so far to the other side of the spectrum, the I am woman empowered, hear me roar, or has made me want to plug my ears up that make it so I couldn't hear a raging. That makes it so I wouldn't be able to hear a gunshot next to my head. I'm so sick of hearing this message that it actively makes this episode worse. I get it. She's a girl. She can kick ass. You want to know how you write that? You write a girl who kicks ass. And just have that be a thing. You don't need to make the proud statement of, yes, we are my insert minority group here and we are strong and powerful and yada yada yada. I don't care. What do you actually like? Now, I think I'll talk more about this after I watch the episode, but I do want to talk about how I would rewrite it nowadays. But without any further ado, let's get into the episode. Alright, so I was pretty spot on about this episode. Some things I'd like to point out. The eyes. The eyes are really fucking good this episode. Like when Zhao shows up to take Zuko's crew, who you can tell everybody in that room is putting two and two together. You know Iroh knows. Zhao figuring out that Zuko's the blue spirit. Zuko figuring out that Zhao has figured him out. And Iroh trying to protect him by trying to make him think, that's not actually a thing. Yeah, the blue spirit is thing. I saw him. I ordered a guy to shoot an arrow at his head. Zhao setting up the assassination. And then Zuko seeing the one reptile bird and figuring out, oh shit, I'm gonna die! Before he makes like a fire bubble to somewhat keep him alive. He is badly hurt, but he's still going. Sneaks aboard Zhao and one of Zhao's ships. He has many. He's an admiral after all. Just like all those ships going to one part on the planet, the Northern Water Tribe. Yeah, Princess Yu is engaged and she's actively going to cheat on her fiancé with Sokka. Lovely! Pakku's arrogant, Pakku's dismissive, Pakku's an asshole. He's very much that, trying to fill that role of that one you want to prove wrong. And for Katara, she does. Well, not in the sense that you think. Healing class, healing teacher knew Gran, which is Kana, I believe her name was. The grandmother's name is Kana. Figures out Northern Water Tribe to Southern, made that move, I don't know how. And figured out she was meant to be engaged to Master Pakku. After the fight, it's a pretty good goddamn fight, where Pakku even admits that Katara does have skills as a waterbender. And gotta remember, she's mostly self-taught up to this point. Although I would like to point out the first time she stands up to Master Dickhead, and he wins that altercation without any violence, his first retort was, as for training Aang, is to throw water in his face. Now, as your punishment for daring to stand up to me, sploosh! Yeah, but Katara loses the fight, even though it seems like everybody's on her side. Literally everyone. Everyone seems to not like Pakku. I wonder fucking why. Although she does lose and everyone's just like... Backstory revealed, it's just like, oh, I made this for the love of my life and she left me. Yeah, simp. She didn't love you. And yes, I am wanting to smack Sokka upside the head this episode. Many times over. You don't get girls. You don't get a girl something on the first fucking date, dumbass. But turns out Yue actually likes her. like Sokka. And again, cheating bitch. Oh well. It's Sokka. Who's gonna deny Sokka the right to get with whoever he wants? I'm not going to, though I am gonna smack him upside the head for doing something stupid. Yes, where was I? Yeah. Paku reveals the backstory. It's just like, I made this for your grandmother. We were supposed to be married. Katara points out, she did not want tradition to dictate her life. Now, I'm going to enter a spoiler here for Season 3, and I'm going to talk about it then too, but there's going to be a lot to talk about then, so I'll mention it here. Skip a little farther forward. Hurry if you want to avoid that. Alright? Cool. In Season 3, when they meet Paku again, and he goes, here's a hug for how about a new hug for a new grandfather? I imagine their fucking grandma seeing him and going, shit! Just like the arranged marriage still fucking happened after all her efforts of moving the opposite side of the world. It's just like, motherfucker, how did he figure me out? Also, 60 years. Marrying age, apparently, in this universe is at age 16. What the fuck? So he's around 76. They didn't move on? Christ. Anyway. Yeah. Not much more I could say. The episode's fine. I was able to focus a lot more on the elements I did like, other than I was able to focus on a lot more of the episode that I did like the Zuko stuff, like the fight scenes, and even though I was cringing a bit with the Sokka Yue stuff, I did kind of like Sokka getting some spotlight, and he's just going like, being the smartest man in the room. And yeah, the fight between Katara and Paku was amazing. And again, she's mostly self-taught, and he's even going like, oh, neat. And does Aang really do anything this episode? He's a supportive boyfriend to Katara, but that's about it. Maybe I was a little too harsh on this episode beforehand. Oh well. Live and learn, I guess. But we finish off Season 1 in the next 2 episodes. The Siege of the North, Part 1 and 2. What'd you guys think of the Waterbending Master? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. And subscribe for more, what to say, Sokka be simpin'? And hit that little notification bell to see when I upload all the time. Till next time on Hyper Super Sora, sayonara.